Valley. We're going to start today talking about photography. Sandra Bose is my first guest, and we were just talking about pet photography because little Robbie is down at our feet today. How are you?
I'm doing great, Mike. Thank you for having me.
You do take pet pictures and people pictures and
I do a little
everything.
bit of everything,
Yeah.
sure.
What's your favorite?
Honestly, the babies, the newborns.
Hard to get a bad picture of a baby, isn't it?
True. Well, I guess that depends.
Does it depend on the stage, Mom?
Depends on the stage, yeah. 15 months is probably the age I fear the most. 18 months, they're generally running away from you. So you get a lot of photos of their backs.
Yeah. You can't really tell a baby to, okay, don't move. Right?
Yeah, right. And
you have to catch it.
You do have to catch the moment. And I have a couple of good examples of that.
You brought some pictures in today?
Today, yes.
We're going to run through those in just a sec. But first of all, tell me how you got involved in photography.
I had a baby. And I had my first photo session done with him as a newborn, and we spent $1,400
For a baby picture?
for his newborn session.
Woo.
Yeah. And it was at that point that I realized that I wanted high quality photos, that I wanted something that I really couldn't afford, and I saw that there was a bit of a gap in the market for high quality at an affordable price for kind of the rest of us, people who want these memories, who don't want these moments to pass. Just simply because we can't afford to have them captured in the way that we want.
$1,400 is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
So
that's
where do
how
your
I got into
packages
it.
start?
My packages start at about $175.
Hey, that's reasonable.
Reasonable, and it goes from there. You get a lot for your money when you choose to have me take your pictures. I put a lot into it, and I love what I do, and I think that it shows in the quality of the work.
All right. Well, let's take a look at some of your pictures here.
All right.
Oh, I see some balloons.
Some balloons. Yes, that is actually my 3-year-old daughter. And she could not settle for just one balloon, so we have 21 balloons. In that image.
Who wants just one balloon? Yeah.
21 balloons for her. An engagement session, actually. This wonderful couple, their wedding is coming up in September.
Where was that taken?
In Carmel.
Oh. Hard to take a
Carmel.
bad picture in Carmel, huh?
Very hard.
Wow.
One of my favorite images, this bride, we were shooting at a horse ranch, and she decided she wanted to go pet the horses. So her bridesmaids were doing their own thing, so she hiked up her skirt and just walked. And I think that was a fantastic shot.
So you didn't set that up, it just happened?
No, just happened.
Yeah. Well, some best pictures, right? Or
which is nice. Another
unexpected?
bride and groom on the dance floor, and they were dancing, and they saw me, and they, big smile. One of my favorite images, one of my first weddings. 3 of my favorite children. I guess that's another part.
You like balloons, I can tell.
I do. I love balloons. It's something that I love so much about what I do is that I get to watch these children grow up in front of my camera. So many families from their first child as a newborn on as their families grow. And it's something that it's an honor to be part of their family in that manner.
You mean they have you come back like every year? And
A lot of my families I see 2, 3, 4 times a year. Because I do make it affordable. So they have holiday photos, milestone sessions, their extended families in town. The day after Thanksgiving is the busiest day of the year for me because everybody is in town and together, and I do a lot of large family shoots that day.
The day after Thanksgiving is your busiest day?
It's my busiest day.
Wow.
Busiest single day. Wrapped around my busiest month. November is usually pretty crazy.
Because people are getting their Christmas cards together.
Yes, and I do custom cards, custom albums, all those sorts of things as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a cell phone now and thinks that they're the best photographer in the world.
Yes.
As you roll your eyes.
Yes. There's so much to photography, everything from the type of equipment that you're using to the composition and the way that a photo is set up to the lighting, pre-planning, which has a lot to do with, the way that I shoot. There's conversation between myself and the subjects, what I'm going to bring, what they're going to wear, where we're going, the time of day, the lighting that's involved. So there's a lot involved in that.
Most people with a cell phone don't think about that stuff.
No.
They just take the picture. Yeah.
No, I find myself, it's hard for me to even take snapshots anymore unless I just have my phone because I want to set everything up. I want to worry about the lighting in the background and where the kids are standing. And so,
do you use the cell phone to just get a quick snap and then use the real camera?
Yeah, and then I use my real camera for real sessions, yeah.
What kind of equipment do you use?
Right now, I have a couple different camera bodies. I do shoot Canon. My favorite right now is my Canon 5D Mark III, and a 70 to 200 2.8L lens is my favorite. It lets me get right up in the kid's face without them really knowing I'm there. So you get a lot of in-the-moment shots that way, which I think is fantastic.
How many megapixels do you shoot?
Oh, yeah, my camera is about 26.
Whoa.
about that.
It's more than my cell phone.
Definitely more,
More than most
right,
cell phones.
Right, more than most. The photo that's up right now is actually a newborn
It's
image.
coming up in just a second.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. There it is.
There it is. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's a newborn image. There's something very artistic, that can be very artistic about shooting the newborns in their first few weeks. And it's just something that I love.
Oh.
Absolutely love.
All right. What's this next one?
This next one is an engagement session in Santa Cruz. This particular photo
On the boardwalk.
on the people carrier that goes all the way across the. I have a little bit of a fear of heights, so when we finally got up there, it was towards the end of the day because the lighting was nice, and I will never forget. They were only running every other car, so to get my couple, I had to get on my knees in this, all the way up off the ground in this little car and lean out with my telephoto. Literally
You earned your money
lean
that
out.
day. Huh?
Yeah, it was, the pictures ended up tremendous. Absolutely loved them, but I was scared to death.
No roller coaster pictures?
No roller coaster pictures that day. All my bravery was gone at that moment.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
How far out do you prefer that people book you?
You know, right now, the holidays are booking up pretty quick. If anybody is interested in a spot in September, October, November, even December, I would say book now. Generally speaking, weekends book out quick. If you can do a weekday evening, generally maybe 2 weeks and I can get you in.
Do you have a studio, or do you just go to on location?
On location, but I do have a studio. Generally, I do the littles there. The smaller, the better. Newborns, I do a lot of smash cakes, that sort of thing in the studio.
Wait a minute. What? Smash cake?
Smash cake, and I do think we have one of those coming up here at some
Wait.
point. Basically, generally for the 1-year-old set, and we photograph them literally smashing their first birthday cake.
Like
Smashing, frosting everywhere. It's fantastic. We put them in cute outfits, and I match the background, and we just have a good time.
Well, you better get that shot the first time because
Yes.
they're a mess after
It's
that.
a mess
right?
after that. Yeah, it always ends in the bathtub.
All right, Sandra. So how can folks reach you?
You can reach me online at www.sandrabose.com. You can email me, sandra@sandrabose.com. Or you can reach me on Facebook, just Sandra Bose Photography, and you can leave me a message there.
Cool. All right. Anything else you want to add before we go?
Just that I love what I do, and I love that people enjoy looking at my work.
Yeah.
There's something very satisfying in that. Something very satisfying in starting your own business from scratch and doing something that you love. So I just urge everybody who maybe has a dream or maybe wants to do something different to believe in themselves and do it.
Good advice. All right, Sandra, nice meeting you.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
And we'll be back with more on
Thank you.
CentralValleyTalk.com.